The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
If you're looking for the Bornstein Bar Mitzvah, you're in the wrong place.
I've heard that line. Somebody was doing a wedding once, and they said that line. I think that might have been you,
That
Tom.
could have been me. But if you're looking for the Local Show, well, you found it right here on the radio. Or you could be watching us on a YouTube clip, or you might be on the iHeart Music app,
Right.
the iHeart Radio app. And so there's lots of different ways that you can intake this show.
You might be in the car wash, so we'll talk louder.
That's it. We are broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios, and you know they're sponsored by Victory in Motion, the home of knee repair, not knee replacement. All right. So we have a new person on the show right now. His name is Joshua Haun, and he's the co-president of Haun Welding Supply and Haun Specialty Gases. How are you?
Great. How are you guys doing?
Very good. I have my own specialty gas. It sits right next to me.
He
Right
doesn't
there.
let me go. I knew that was coming. That's okay. That's okay.
So how long have you been in this business?
I grew up in the business, so I'm fourth generation. My great-grandfather and grandfather started the business. I started officially working at 14. So
wow. And how old are you now?
I'm 43.
That's
so
a while.
I had some breaks in there, but I moved away for a while. I've been back in the business since 2010.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to University of Rochester.
Nice.
After that, wasn't really sure what I wanted to do.
Did you study gas?
I did not. No.
What were you interested in?
I started out pre-med, and then after organic chemistry, decided that was not my path. So
wow.
Ended up with a psychology degree.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
And one of my friends was moving down to Charlotte after we graduated, and asked if I wanted to come down. I said, sure, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, everybody wants to go down south for a while, see what it's like. Yeah.
Right. So that was 2003. Ended up teaching middle school down there for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Sciences?
So I taught special education.
Okay.
My psychology degree allowed me to teach that, and then ended up getting my master's down there.
Good for you.
And then decided for a career change. 2010, moved back to Syracuse.
There you go.
And then you got into the family business.
Yeah. So my wife ended up getting pregnant with our second daughter, and decided that she wanted to, be at home with the kids.
Sure.
And opportunity came up for me to get back in the business. And
Fourth generation. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So great grandpa.
correct. Yeah.
All right. And have things changed at all?
A little bit.
So tell folks what do you guys actually do?
Yeah, sure. So I get a lot of questions, can you weld this for us? Can you weld this for us? We don't actually do the welding.
Just the supplies.
We're a
for it.
supplier, right?
Yeah.
So we sell, all kinds of, welders and rod and any kind of accessories, helmets and stuff like that for welding or metalworking. But then we have the gas side of our business. So the gas side of our business gets us into a lot of different types of customers. So you do have the manufacturing customers. But we're also in healthcare. We're in universities. We're anywhere that can use it.
So you sell like
gas.
the laughing gas that a dentist would,
sure, yeah.
or you rent it, or how does that work?
Well, we rent our cylinders. To
the
them,
cylinders go out.
but we
okay.
sell the gas. Yeah.
Because I remember when I was marketing over at Comfort Windows, we used to have our events, and I'd have balloons. So
I feel helium hits coming.
And I'd go get the big helium tank and throw it in the car.
Does anybody not know what helium hits are?
I never did that. No.
Yes.
Silly.
So,
it's obvious you have.
well, just in case you missed it, you have a helium balloon, you breathe it in,
Oh, geez.
and it makes your voice sound like Mickey
Don't
Mouse.
put that out there for people.
But you'll have a headache later. How's that?
If you do too much.
I do not recommend that.
So, it's interesting. What side of town did your grandfather start the business on?
So near Carrier Circle.
Okay, you were over there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we've been over there since.
Oh, so you're still there?
Yeah. We ended up moving down the street a little bit, but we're in the old Syracuse Supply Building now.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know where that is. Give me some landmarks.
it's on Court Street Road.
Newcourt, kind of over by the John Deere Road,
Correct, yeah,
whatever
just
that
down
is.
the street from
where the old G was, that's now a bunch of other things, a bunch of other buildings, which
Right.
makes sense. They were industrial. They were by Carrier. They were by
yeah.
GE.
Yeah, all
they were
those
by
places.
GM. They were by Chrysler. All
Yeah.
of those things that made perfect sense.
Yeah, no, Carrier was our biggest customer
There you go.
before, 99 or whenever that was.
It sounds like you guys have expanded over the years, and you have more than just a Syracuse and Central New York reach.
Yeah, we
People
have,
probably come from all over.
We have 23 locations now. So
Oh my
we go
goodness, I
from,
didn't know that.
We go from Buffalo on the west side of our territory. We sell into Canada from there. East go to New Hampshire, Connecticut, south to southern
Really?
Pennsylvania, and then to the New York border.
God bless you.
Canadian border.
That is some
that's a lot of
growth
gas.
right there.
It is, yeah.
Are most of that gas, or is it product too, or is it
It's
a real
mixed. Yeah, we're pretty mixed, 50-50 with the hard goods and the gases.
Okay, so who are your customers?
Yeah, manufacturing, construction, like I said, healthcare. We've gotten into some defense contractors lately. We've gotten into some microchip manufacturing. They all have different needs and requirements. So, we have specialists that kind of help us to know those markets better.
How many employees do you have?
I believe around 310.
Okay, that's a good number.
Yeah, pretty healthy.
Yeah.
And do you have a sales department that specifically focuses on healthcare and the different areas?
Yeah, we do. We have regional salespeople, and then we have specialists who come in to kind of help with those specialty accounts.
Okay, 4 generations. This may shock you. Most people don't make it.
I've heard that.
And the second generation, kind of maybe kisses the golden ring. And the third generation, it's totally dead and gone. How are you sustaining? Why is Haun the force that it is with that many locations, that many cities? How did you guys continue to roll on like that?
Yeah, so my dad took over the business when my grandfather retired around 1990, and he's really expanded a lot since then. When around 2020, a little before we started to try to figure out our succession planning.
Sure.
And I'm in the business along with my 2 younger brothers, and my father and my mother are still somewhat involved, and we tried to figure out, what our roles would be, how we would be able to run the business. And, we ended up getting to this co-president model with myself and my youngest brother, Eric. So I'm more on the operations side. He's more on the sales side.
Gotcha.
And it's worked out really well for us. Obviously that requires a lot of communication and strategy to be able to pull something like that off.
And getting along.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
that's very
a good
difficult.
point.
Yeah, we've got the same vision, right? Maybe different ways to get there. Maybe we need to push and pull each other, in different areas. But overall, we're pretty aligned, and it's been working well.
And you know what I hear a lot of out in our community is that those people over at Haun are good people.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I hear that a lot, and sometimes you don't. You
Tom,
hear just the opposite.
You said it. I was thinking, I've never heard anything bad.
Yeah, they're good people.
And I can make a list of people I've heard bad things in companies about as long as my arm. But it seems like you guys have kind of had a great reputation, and maybe that's part of the success.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I appreciate that. We've been in the Central New York community for a long time, so we really had an opportunity to build that reputation.
Well, we appreciate you telling your story, Joshua. From Haun Welding, the local phone number is 463-5241. That's the big area code 315. Yep. If you want to talk gas or products or things, 463-5241, HaunWeldingSupply.com, Tom.